All right, so this is part 2 for the fire element. I also heard what spirit want the fire element to do practical is it's some people with like this don't these people don't necessarily have to be toxic. Most of them are, but it's some people who don't like to like go to the doctor, or these people have unsuspecting underlying health issues, and spirit might cause fire. Like these people might get burnt a little bit, because spirit want these people to go to the doctor. So spirit is like going to use a fire to like save lives. It's like it's people that don't like going to the doctor or something, but these people have underlining health issues that spirit want them to be aware of. So something might happen with a fire to cause these people to go to the doctor to get like a checkup or something like that. So spirit is telling the fire element to take charge. And these are, I heard these are also fire signs. So the fire element is taking charge of like fire signs, because these fire signs need to go to the doctor. Take charge of your health and schedule your annual checkup. Or these are also high vibrational firefighters, or people that work in the art. They could be professionals, but they work pertaining to fire. And these people, so high vibrational people that were called to be like firefighters. I heard these people, spirit want these people in good health. So spirit might use a fire. These people might get like inhale too much, so they can go to the doctor. So they can. This is prevention for high people that's supposed to be firefighters or something like that. Um, so the fire element spirit is saying take charge of your health. So the fire element's health is also firefighters, people that keep fires under control. So take charge of your health. So spirit is telling the fire element to take charge of your health. And these are people that's high vibrational that was called to work in that field dealing with fires. It don't only have to be firefighters. And schedule your annual checkup. Because spirit is saying we need these firefighters. We need these people that's actually called to work in this industry so that the humans could keep the actual physical fire in check or prevent fires or something like that. So I see that too. So spirit is using a fire element to take charge of people that was called to work in like be a firefighter or something like that. And spirit want these people to schedule themselves in for annual checkups. And spirit might use a fire or something. So somebody can go to the hospital for prevention. So somebody can have like a underlying. So this could be like a firefighter who have like a underlying health issue that they didn't know, and something might happen. This firefighter got to go to the doctor. Spirit just, I heard prevention. This is for prevention. So this person could get treated, and they can and heal, and so they can go back to work and be the best version of themselves that they can be, or something like that, or something like that. So that's what spirit want the fire element to do practical. There's some people that need to go to the doctor or something for prevention. So I heard there is people that's in the fire industry who's karmics, and there are people in the fire industry that was called to be like to work in this arena, like firefighters or and things of that nature. All right, spirit, what's your advice for the fire element? Spirit, what's your advice for the fire element? Yeah, gratitude. That's what came out for water. So, yeah. Collective, Spirit wants you to be thankful. Show gratitude for a fire. If something could have happened, Spirit used a fire to cause prevention, or to like rebuke toxic people, or to prevent a health condition from going from bad to worse. So Spirit wants you to be to show gratitude, or to be thankful for fire, the fire element, or to appreciate the fire element. And also Spirit wants the fire element to be thankful for this life and the opportunities that it presents. So I heard fire, the fire element wants to help. It doesn't want to, it don't really want to destroy. It actually wants to help. That's what I heard. The fire element never wants to destroy. It only wants to help. And if helping is destroying what needs or is supposed to be destroyed, then that's what it is. So Spirit wants you to be thankful for fire, the fire element. And Spirit is going to use the fire element, or this is like since the beginning of time. Spirit uses the fire element not only to destroy, but for other things as well, for prevention and things like that. Or for to rebuke or something like that. So that's Spirit's advice for the fire element, to show gratitude. Spirit is also going to like save the fire element too from being obedient to the wrong source. Spirit is going to save the fire element from being obedient to the wrong source. So I don't know what somebody or something was trying to do with the fire element, because the fire don't want to cause harm. The fire element only wants to help. It don't want to destroy just for the sake of destroying. All right, so let's see what self-care for the fire element. All right, Spirit, what are you suggesting for self-care for the fire element? Self-care for the fire element. Self-care for the fire element. We have move, yeah. That came out for water too. And then we have needs. A long walk is good for the soul. Get outside and allow Mother Nature to lift your spirits. Yeah, a long walk is good for the soul. Get outside and allow Mother Nature to lift your spirits. Yeah. So that's self-care for the fire element. And then they say, do you need more time to yourself, a break from thinking too much? A kind encounter with a friend. I'm hearing that's somebody that uses fire for what it was created for, and not someone that abuses it or cause it to offend innocent people or things. So Spirit exact is saying to the fire element, do you need more time to yourself? A break from thinking too much? A kind encounter with a friend? With someone who's not going to use and abuse you? I also heard this this could be for people who like candles too much, or somebody be doing something too much with fire. And fire could be getting aggravated, frustrated, and stuff like that. Somebody be doing something too much. So I heard fire needs a break from getting used and abused or something. Or people be using fire to offend innocent people or something like that. Or like people that's not even toxic. And the fire is like, that's not even what I wanted to do. That's not what I was made for. So spirit want the fire element to know that their needs matter and it's time to honor them. Yeah. Yeah. So I heard the fire element has needs. And for some of you guys, the fire element needs to be left alone for a while by people who misuse or arsonists. This could also be arsonists. I heard you'll be surprised. Arsonists. So I'm hearing arsonists. People that's always like doing something with fires. People that's always lighting candles, or somebody that's always lighting candles or doing fire magic for like low vibrational reasons. This is like, I also heard people use the fire element to cause an injustice in love and romance. And the fire element don't like that. So I don't know how they do it. This could be a love spell and it involves fire, or these are people who wants to put on the illusion that they're a twin. So it's like a glamour spell, but they use fire because they want to appear to be a divine feminine, a divine masculine, or a twin. Or people use fire to do love spells or something like that. And the fire element is like, those two people is not even supposed to be together, but you used me to put two people in union that's not even supposed to be together or something. So it's a lot of fire magic or fire spells that's not going to be happening. People, arsonists, I'm hearing arsonists is going to be getting caught, getting exposed. Um, People that do dark magic spell work, but they incorporate fire. To create illusion, stuff that's not true, glamour. I heard the fire element getting tired of that or something like that. So yeah. So I heard the fire element has needs. And I heard needs to be left alone by like karmics or people that don't use the fire element for what it's there for or something. So spirit want the fire element to know that their needs matter and it's time to honor them. So anybody doing something that they're not supposed to do, I saw something going like that. It's going to backfire. So arsonists, if it's people trying to set things on fire, the fire is going to go back. Or something like that. What else? Oh, spirit, what's the overall energy pertaining to the fire element? What's the overall energy? What is the overall energy? Yeah, the Five of Swords. Conflict and defeat. So the fire element has been used and abused. And then it's like the Five of Cups. The fire element has been used and abused. It's like people that be wanting to win at all costs. People that's in the Five of Swords that be wanting to use the fire element. Because they be wanting to win at all costs. So this could be people doing glamour spells and they incorporate fire. These are arsonists. People want to appear as twin flames and they not. And whenever they do their rituals or their spells, they incorporate fire or something like that. I heard people put the fire element in the middle of their beef. Yeah, so the fire element is currently like 5 swords or something. It feels defeated. I heard the fire element gonna tell on y'all. Or whoever doing something, the fire element gonna tell. The fire element gonna tell. So I'm gonna give an example. This is what I just heard. Collective, say like you have a neighbor and you didn't know your neighbor was an arsonist. It's like your neighbor like gonna be in the house doing something or at somebody else's house doing something, and they're gonna get burnt trying to set somebody else's property like on fire or something. The fire, I heard the fire element is telling or something like that. So somebody could be trying to victimize someone, or collective, your neighbor could be trying to do a love spell on you and they're incorporating fire, and your neighbor might get burnt, or your neighbor's house or apartment might catch on fire because they could have been trying to do a love spell on you or somebody else and they was using fire. I heard the fire gonna tell, or that's how somebody gonna get exposed because they're misusing fire. So collective, somebody might see somebody like this. I heard the fire gonna tell. All right, so let me put some love messages. So collective, this is like somebody you didn't know was an arsonist. It's like the fire is going to expose somebody you didn't know was an arsonist. Somebody that was trying to do a love spell on you or somebody else. The fire is going to tell. So I heard the fire is not going to victimize an innocent person. The fire is going to victimize the toxic person. Or something like that. All right, Spirit, what is the fire element love messages to the collective? So seeing you makes their day. So the fire element wants you to know seeing you makes their day. So somebody could be a high vibrational firefighter, or somebody's calling to be a firefighter. Or like if it's like a fire or something, it's like the fire is aware when like a fire truck pull up, or somebody's a firefighter and they were called to be a firefighter. So somebody could be a firefighter or something. And the fire, seeing you makes their day. Because somebody, collective, for some of you guys, if you are a firefighter or you're connected to a firefighter, a karmic could have set a fire or caused a fire. And the fire don't want to burn because it wasn't supposed to be lit in the first place, because it was lit for low vibrational reasons. So it's like when the fire truck pull up, or the firefighter show up, the fire gonna be like, yes, like about time, because the fire didn't want to be lit anyway. It's like this fire didn't want to be lit or something. Or collective, this doesn't have to be nothing malicious. This could just be something that might happen with your solar plexus. So collective, you might put out a fire. I'm also picking up collective. If you doing something high vibrational, I heard you probably do it daily. You do something with fire, but it's high vibrational. I heard it's a little flame. This fire energy, like seeing you, whatever you do with, like I heard it's a little flame or something like that. I heard it's nothing low vibrational. It's nothing demonic that you do every day or something. So that's what the fire element wants you to know. Seeing you makes their day. The fire element. Or somebody only do a little bit of something. So I heard somebody could have had like the same candle or the same wick for like a long time. And somebody go to this candle and do something a little bit. So collective, I don't know if you light a candle and you only keep it lit for like a specific amount of time. I heard somebody had this candle or this wick for a long time. So this flame see you every day or something like that. Or collective, the reasoning why you're lighting this candle or this flame is for a high vibrational reason. I heard it's a little bit. So that this is the time frame that you allow this candle to be lit. Or something like that. Or the flame is very small or something like that. So collective, you don't use and abuse the fire element. Whatever you do with fire, you don't abuse it. Or whatever this is. Or somebody's a high vibrational firefighter. Or something like that. Do you still think about me? So that's what the fire element, well, collective, something could have happened in the past. Something could have happened in the past. Somebody could be a retired firefighter, or somebody in the past thought about becoming a firefighter, but collective, for whatever reason, you didn't pursue it. Or somebody could be retired or something. So the fire element want to know, do you still think about it? Or think about them? Or collective, something going on about the past. Something could be going on about the past. And I'm still seeing the candle and the wick. So collective, maybe you used to do something in your childhood. Or a candle is still somewhere. It could be from your childhood or something. Something is still somewhere. It's like maybe a candle you used to light, or something. Something is still somewhere. Why are you so damn beautiful? So that's what that fire element want to say to the collective. So collective, the fire element thinks you're beautiful. Collective, for some of you guys, I heard too, you could have been doing something low vibrational in the past with fire and you got karma. Because you could have been being toxic. And the fire, I heard I saw the fire, it appreciates you because you learned your karmic lesson. Or something. I saw that. Or collective, maybe you do that when you light this candle or when you used to. Or somebody lights a fire maybe every day in a sacred place or a high vibrational place. I heard somebody lights fires to bring glory to God. And these fires likes to be lit because it's for God's glory or something. So yeah, it's people that use candles in a high vibrational way or during worship or something like that. And I heard that's when these candles or whatever this is, it likes to be lit because it's in regards to its creator or something like that. Or something happened in the past or in your childhood with some fire or something. And collective, the fire appreciates you that you learned your lesson. Something happened in the past or in your childhood, something pertaining to fire. And collective, fire thinks you're beautiful because you learned your lesson. You don't abuse fire or something like that. Or something. Spirit, give me one more pertaining to the fire element. Yeah, I want to make it up to you. Yeah. Yeah. Collective, something could have went wrong in the past or in your childhood with a fire. Collective, something could have happened traumatizing in the past. You could have been, you didn't necessarily have to be, your toxicity probably wasn't malicious. It could have been out of ignorance. But something could have happened in the past or your childhood. Something happened. And collective, you could be traumatized. Collective, maybe you're scared of fire. Or it's like something could have happened in the past or in your childhood. And you don't even like candles. It's like you don't do nothing with fire. Or you're afraid of fire or something like that. But collective, you was doing something ignorantly. Or it could have been maliciously. But you learned your lesson. And this fire element is aware of it. So for some of you guys, the fire element wants you to overcome a fear. Because of something that happened in the past or your childhood. Because collective, you could have learned your lesson or something like that. Or something. Yeah, the fire element wants to make it up to you. For other you guys, collective, I heard the fire element is aware that somebody used fire to offend you. And collective, the fire element didn't want to do that to you. Because you was innocent or you're not toxic. Collective, maybe you don't like fire or you hate fire because somebody used fire to offend you. So it didn't have to be you. It could have been somebody else that did something to you. So I also heard that too. Collective, the fire element wants to make something up to you. Or it was used by an abuser or a karmic or somebody that's toxic to offend you. And the fire element want to make it up to you. And I also heard it happened because you wasn't alone. So collective, somebody that you was with offended you with fire. So collective, this could have been a lover. I'm giving this for an example. Collective, you could have been dating somebody in the past. And you didn't know that your lover did a love spell on you. And it's like collective, you could have married this lover. And it was the worst part of your life. And collective, maybe your lover used to like talk about fire or maybe y'all used to sit on a beach and have like a bonfire. And it's like collective, you don't want to see nothing with fire. You hate bonfires because bonfires remind you of your karmic spouse. That was the worst time in your life. But it's like collective, the fire element, it want to tell you that joined you together with a karmic because the karmic was doing dark magic or spell work or a love spell on you. So somebody used the fire element to cause you an injustice or something. And I don't know why, but some of y'all hate fire or something like that. Y'all hate fire. Or y'all hate a fire sign. Somebody could have used a fire sign to manipulate you. A Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius to cause you an injustice. Or a Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius caused you an injustice. Or somebody used literally the fire element to cause you an injustice. Or something. Yeah, but the fire element want to make it up to you. Or a fire sign want to make it up to you. A Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius. So that's what I have for the fire element. And I think I'm going to do earth tomorrow. So this is Luck Queen Tarot. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and or share. Or collective, y'all could have been dating or married to your false twin. For some of you guys, your false twin was able to victimize you. They could have did something behind the scenes. Or you did something with them, but it binded y'all together. Or they put you in a love spell or something. Your false twin did something with fire. Or something. So I'm going to end it. So thanks.